Hello and welcome to Spectrum TV News at 12. I am Francis Oyima, edit, coming to you live from the capital. Federal government, U.S. government signs pro-X statement to support Nigeria's research reactor. Speaker of the House, Tajuddin Abbas, laments National Assembly budget has been stagnant for 13 years. Plus, Taiwan unveils new submarine to fend off China. We will bring you details of these stories and more in a moment. Many thanks for joining us. We begin this afternoon from the national scene where the federal government has said that Nigeria and United States government have signed a proliferation resistance optimization pro-X statement and supporting Nigeria in the design, construction and commissioning processes of Nigeria's multi-purpose research reactor NIRR-2. This is according to an executive summary of Nigeria's participation at the ongoing 67th regular session of the International Atomic Energy Agency IAEA General Conference held in Vienna, Austria. The pro-X statement was signed by the Nigeria Atomic Energy Commission and the U.S. National Nuclear Security Administration (NNSA). According to the NNSA, the pro-X program reduces nuclear risks by supporting research through helping international partners design new research reactors and facilities that reduce the production of dangerous nuclear material while optimizing reactor performance. From the Green Chambers, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Abbas Tajuddin, has expressed concern that the annual budget of the National Assembly has remained unchanged for 13 years despite the impact of inflation and its associated consequences. In a statement issued by his Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Musa Krishi, the Speaker noted that the expenditure of the federal legislature has increased over this period without corresponding budgetary provisions to support it. Abbas made this statement during a courtesy visit by a delegation from the African Business Roundtable led by the Executive Director of West Africa, Dotun Ajayi, in Abuja. Reporter Abbas pointed out that during the third House tenure that over 60 Parliament was established for friendship committees to improve relationships between the House and other parliaments across the world. He also added that the European Union had allocated 20 billion euros for sub-Saharan Africa. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives at her committee investigating the slow pace of the 45-kilometer Ijebu-Igbo-Itai-Ibadan road in Oyo State has summoned officials of the Federal Ministry of Works to appear before it today. The officials, the House said, are to speak on the controversy surrounding the re-award of the road project to another contractor without terminating the earlier one awarded to the first contractor. The chairman of the committee, Kwamoti Laari, said in Abuja at the resumed hearing of the investigation after its oversight visit to the site on September 21st in Oyo and parts of Ogun State. Laari said the probe panel would not hesitate to summon the Minister of Works if the officials failed to give the necessary explanation regarding the controversies of the re-award of the said project. Away from that, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory FCT, Nyesom Wike, has approved the immediate termination of the appointment of 21 heads of parastatals, agencies and government companies of the FCT administration, FCTA. Wike, in a statement by his Director of Press, Office of the Minister Anthony Ogunleye, ordered the affected appointees to hand over the affairs of their offices to the most senior officers in rank. In the meantime, the Minister of Tourism, Lola Adejohn, has called on relevant stakeholders to develop, maintain and promote the nation's tourism products. Adejohn said the products required national and global publicity. The minister, who was represented by the Director General of National Institute for Hospitality and Tourism, promoted and maintained. She explained that taking tourism to the community level and showcasing the hidden gem of the villages in all regions, advocating, teaching and preaching about it was key. On labor matters, the National Deputy President of the Trade Union Congress, Tommy Etam, said nothing would stop the strike, noting that Nigerian workers were disenchanted with the federal government. He stated that the unions had given the government sufficient time to address their demands, stressing that the workers would not allow themselves to be
deliberated on the continued refusal of the federal government to engage in a meaningful and constructive dialogue within the ambit of good faith, given the 21 days ultimatum and the subsequent successful 2 days nationwide strike of the 5th and 6th of September and other meetings that were supposed to demonstrate the preparedness of the Nigerian workers to push through their decision to embark on an indefinite nationwide strike if their demands were not met.
Consequently, so, in the spirit of the Independence Day celebration, and to demonstrate our resolve for a truly independent Nigeria, to take our destinies in our own hands and rescue our nation. 2, to embark on an indefinite and total shutdown of the nation beginning on 0 hours, Tuesday, the 3rd day of October 2023. 3, to direct all workers in Nigeria to withdraw their services from their respective workplaces commencing from the 3rd of October 2023. 4, to direct all affiliates and state councils to immediately start mobilizing accordingly for action to organize street protests and rally until government responds positively to our demands.
On judicial matters, the Kaduna State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal, sitting in the state capital, will today deliver judgment in the petition filed by the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and its candidate in the 2023 election, Issa Ashiro, against the victory of Governor Basani of the All Progressives Congress (APC). Ahead of the judgment, security has been beefed up around the court premises by a combined team of policemen, Department of State Security Service (DSS), and Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps (NS)